Well, welcome to BrickTsar. This is your home for filming videos multiple times and having technical difficulties. So hopefully this video will turn out. I'm going to be talking about a little bit briefly about this. I think I did a short on this head. I've had a question about this Max head. And so what we're going to do BrickTsar answer thing, and that's where I answer your questions in this video. All right, so let's go back to look at some of the questions we've received in recent weeks, and we're going to cover these, including the instructions for that head. We're going to put that at the end of the video, the instructions, so you want to stay tuned for that. Yeah, I'm really making you watch a long time, right? Okay, so from the King, he says, would you sell all of your Lego and go on a vacation with your wife? And I may have answered this already, but it's worth considering again. As someone who has a lot of Lego, which do you value more, the things or the people? What actually brings you happiness in life? Is it things or is it people? And so the things do not bring you happiness. So if all this goes away tomorrow, it's not as important as the family. So yes, I would sell all of the Lego if it meant spending more time with my family. So yeah, that's way more important. Oh, I should probably mention, you're probably like, where are you? This is my basement. These are shelves that my brother built at his house. These, I think he had these for almost 40 years. I'm trying to remember when he, yes, I think it's over 40 years that my brother had these. He built them himself. And he moved to Colorado, so when he moved, he needed to get rid of the shelves, so he gave them to me. Because I remember as a young person going over to his house and seeing all of his science books and rock geology books, painting books, or whatever he had on here. And so I want to put my books on here now. But the thing is, there's not books on here. This is a bunch of garbage. This is all stuff, or mostly stuff that I'm going to put on eBay. These were actually on eBay. And so it's my incentive. I got things this is where I first come down the basement. These are things I want to get rid of. And then also I put on some messy containers that don't have lids that I need to organize. I have the Trains of Regret. Who could forget this big boy? Never going to ever, well, I shouldn't say never. If it's something I want, I probably will take it. But I'm not going to do any of these third-party crap bricks again, unless they're going to pay me. I found out recently that you can actually get paid for doing reviews of this garbage, and hopefully still call it garbage. But even receiving this stuff for free, I regret it. And then there's other things I either got for free or bought real cheap at a discount store, and I don't think the videos I made paid for them. There's these brown boxes have some plastic track bricks, clone plastic train, not bricks, trains, plastic trains, and I did videos on them on either Jabo 37 or Trains Are Fun, and they bombed horrendously. If I paid $5, I don't even think the video made $5. That's how. So it's a waste of time. So need to decide to burn it or just get rid of it completely. Throw it away. Here's another thing. This one wasn't even funny enough to do a video on. I got this at Tuesday morning, and the English isn't even bad. And a lot of times these trains, it's just funny looking at the English. I mean, the tender, I'm about to call it a coal car. The tender is called Transport the Coal. Who puts that on a train? A luxury train. So that's the only thing about those is it's kind of funny to read them. And I got a train that my sister bought my grandson Milo that's got some funny English. Now that one was great because it was a lot of funny stuff on there. But yeah, lots of regret, even on items I got for free. And they technically weren't free because they wanted you to do a review on them, and that should be paid. Should never do any work for free. All right, so, oh my goodness. Now I've lost where I am. How did I get sidetracked today? All right, here's one from Robert Sullivan. I'm leaning on what are these, baseball cards? I'm just leaning over here, chilling on my baseball cards. This one from Robert Sullivan. Who's buying? Pre-ordered Bricklink today. Took me 3 hours to finally get my order approved. So in the future, what we learned, find the direct links to Lego.com and bypass Bricklink to get to Lego to do the pre-orders. I mean, I'm glad they added more items, but it really makes no sense. If they're, I guess it's where we're tricked by marketing in that they say there's going to be a limited number, so everybody gets on there early, which causes the website to overload, and then nobody's on there ever again. So the bars for the 2 sets that didn't sell out, they look like they've not moved in like 10, 12 days, and they're just sitting there. But yeah, that's the one thing they need to fix. And I don't think they want to just, like, actually, it actually might make more sense. They might actually get more sales, but just say there's only going to be a 24 or 48 hour window to pre-order, and then it's done. And then everybody that pre-orders gets theirs. And they might sell more, they might sell less. I don't know. I don't know why they do it this way. Artificial scarcity. But yeah, the Bricklink Designer Program could be improved. So Mayo Hosko asked a video. Mayo Hosko asked this is the one that I was wearing the Scooby-Doo shirt. He says, is this the first time Tipper Truck TV is attending a convention instead of BrickTsar? So I went to Atlanta BrickCon, and I had a Tipper Truck TV 1x8 brick that I got made there by a company that only does the engraving at the shows. That's kind of their way of paying their way to the show. I asked them because I was like wanting to get more bricks, but they don't sell them on a website or anything. Engraving, I think is what it's called, letter M graving. But so I had the Tipper Truck TV, and I did a video for Tipper Truck TV. Tipper Truck TV doesn't do a lot of videos. But it is meant to be my travel channel for that Tipper Truck and his adventures in going around the world or wherever we may go, or build them in different settings. I do want to do the one where I build it in the rain. I've already done building it underwater. I've done building it in the ocean. I want to build it on a bicycle, build it on a skateboard, build it on a basketball goal. I don't know. Oh, my basketball goal fell down, so I can't do that anymore. I got all these different things that pop into my head. But I really should attend the conventions as Tipper Truck TV. And I want to do the thing where I put the Tipper Truck in other people's mocks without their permission and take pictures or video of it. So that'll be the thing. And if you would like me to bring the Tipper Truck TV and put it in your mock at a convention, let me know. And wouldn't it be interesting, though, if Tipper Truck TV actually becomes the channel that I make a living off of? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, that was I guess the first official. Although I did take it. I think appear as Tipper Truck TV briefly at the last Brick Fair, Alabama. But no, because I started. No, it's not. It's not. You're right. This is the first, because 2022, or was it 2020? What was the last Brick Fair, Alabama? Was it 2023 or 2022? I guess it was 20. Who knows? All right. Here's one from David Elder, who buys repeatedly from my Bricklink store. He said, "Have you got the 60074 city set?" So in that video was when I was talking about I collect yellow bulldozers, and I had my container of yellow bulldozers. That one, I'm like, if I have it, I don't know where it is. So this is why I've got to get my collection organized, because I'm pretty sure I have it, but it's like 9 years ago. I could have missed it. I guess there's two ways to figure that out. I could go and do a search. I shouldn't be holding the microphone. Do a search on YouTube to see if I have that video. So if I search, how do I do this? It's too hard. Baseball card out of the way. All right, let's go to YouTube. I'm going to search Lego 60074. I'm getting all these other people. Oh no. Oh no. No. I don't have it. How did I miss that one? I have 7685. I don't. You have got to be kidding me. Well, maybe it's on my brick set. Let's go to brick set. This is sad. If I do not have that yellow bulldozer, and it's like 9 years ago, how would I have not gotten it? I mean, back then when YouTube was going great, it's like I would have thought I would have bought these. Let's go 60074. 600. So I'm going to brick set. Internet's running slow. Oh, I do have it. All right. Oh, I just apparently haven't done a video on it. And looking at this, it is in box P3. Oh my God, that means that one's in the bottom of the first row over there. Might have been in that video when I was looking. So I do have it. I just haven't done a video on it apparently. All right, now I've lost my questions. Let's go back to the questions. All right, thank you for asking that, David. Man, that was a relief because I was going to be worried if I cannot do this. Yes, this is BrickTsar. Oh, I haven't talked about the shirt, so I'm just wearing a plain shirt. I'm practicing. This is my muscle shirt. So I have a bunch of T-shirts. Oh, and you know what? I think I got some T-shirts questions coming up, so I'll wait. But yeah, this is another one of them. This is kind of a navy blue T-shirt. All right, so Pliny Sula asks, how would Jabbo look in a full beard? Wait, Pliny Sula. I haven't had a full beard since the 90s. This is the last time I had a full beard. Actually, it might have been the late 80s. You know what? When I worked at Six Flags, you couldn't have that type of facial hair. You could have a mustache. So I had a mustache when I worked at Six Flags, but you couldn't have a beard. Although, wait a minute. Maybe you could have a beard later. I think we grew a beard in the fall, in the winter. Because I think one of my IDs I did have a beard, but I'm pretty sure when we worked in the park, we weren't supposed to have a beard. I don't recall anybody having a beard other than myself and Jeff. But I think we did that in the wintertime. But how would I look now? It would be weak. It'd be gray, full of gray is what it would be. All right, so Joshua asks, how does this trading stuff work? I'm really interested, but I just don't know how to go about it. I heard people really make huge trading. Do you mean trading or selling? Oh my God. All right, so I had recorded this before, and the audio wasn't working. And I went on this long answer about trading. And I thought they were talking about trading Lego because that's something we do occasionally. Like I've traded with Mardi Gras Man 2-3. That's how I got the X-Wing fighter and I think I got a couple other sets from him. I gave him something that he wanted. He gave me something I wanted and didn't have. I've traded with Brick Trains. I sent him that Scooby-Doo influencer pack. That's probably the most one-sided trade in history, even though I didn't pay for the influencer pack. And he paid for he gave me 2 trains. I gave him the influencer pack. The influencer pack is probably worth thousands. And I know those Scooby-Doo sets are worth more than the 2 trains. But at the time, it's like, I got 2 trains I didn't have for free. Because I did not pay for the influencer pack. And I didn't want to sell the influencer pack since it was given to me by Fox. I think Fox is the one that sent that to me, not... I've never received anything from the Lego group. I've only received them from these other companies like that did the Scooby-Doo promotion and the Lego Masters Fox box. Those weren't from Lego. Those were from those other companies. But, so, I just realized this is a spam text or a comment. It is not anything like, and so there's there's an investment guarantees thing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to hide that user. I'm going to hide everybody that replied to it, which was only one person, which is a bot. And I'm going to hide this idiot. Hide user from channel. So the question, I thought it was about trading Lego because it was on a Bricklink video. But it was Yeah, it was robots. Oh my goodness. And unfortunately, I don't have the audio of my previous response when I didn't realize it was a scam. All right. Oh, yes, that is hilarious. Let me make sure the comment is gone now. Glenn Mead asks, approximately, what is the value of the big boy? It's very impressive. So that big boy, I don't think even Mark knows, because it took him 6 years to build it. I don't know if he kept a running tally of his purchases. There are some rare parts in there, some discontinued parts. And of course, there are a lot of parts in light gray, black, and a few other colors sprinkled in there. And it's, looking at the size, it has to be in the 5 figures. I'm talking over $10,000. Well, I think it's well over $10,000 to build it. I don't know if it gets up into the 6 figures. It very possibly could, because when I think of my tipper truck army, which is 17, when I counted the other day, I have 1,715 tipper trucks in the army. I got 3 or 4 in the storage cases, and then I have tipper truck TVs, tipper truck. So it's like 17, almost 1720 tipper trucks. There's 17 pieces in each one. Well, let's not even worry about the pieces. I think it's like 29,000 pieces. But it's, if you average, let's say, this is a high number probably, but each tipper is worth $10. It's actually a fair price is $10 for a tipper. Now, that's not what I paid for it. Some I paid more. Most I paid less. But if you were just going to go out there and buy a tipper truck, you're probably going to pay $10 for one. And there's 1,700. That'd be $17,000 to get 1,700 tipper trucks. And I think that's less parts than is in this big boy. I'm pointing down at my tablet. So maybe, yeah, Mark would, perhaps he knows. I don't think I asked him how much he paid, or if I did, yeah, it would have been in the interview. And I did talk to him for several hours about that. But yeah, some of those mocks, when they get that size, you need a lot of money or support. So these builders that are certified artists or whatever, sometimes they get support from Lego, or they can get a discount. He is in a lug, so he can get discounted bulk brick, but it just depends on what his lug is getting. So yeah, Mark Staffa, incredible builder. All right, here's one that relates to my shirt. It says, Intro Gaming, I love your shirt. Where did you get it? I got this one at Walmart. And actually, they're not talking about this shirt. They're talking about the Eat, Sleep, Lego shirt. Or is it Wake, Build, Repeat? I can't remember. It's Eat, Sleep, Lego. It's, that one I don't remember. And when you have enough shirts to make a video every day in a different shirt, it's hard to remember where you get all of them. Some of them, over the years, I've even gotten them off of Instagram ads. I've got them off of doing Google searches. I've got them from recommendations from viewers. So that one I honestly can't remember. If you recommended that one to me and you remember that, let me know in the comments below. The Eat Sleep Lego one, the red one. I got a lot of red shirts. How about showing us your copy? That was from Spamela808. So Spamela808 has a couple of times asked for where to get the directions for this. I actually have, this is the Lego Max head, not Max Headroom. It's Lego Club Max, and it's his head. He's kind of got a flat head. The back of his head is flat. So I do have the instructions, and we're going to show this at the end of the video. I printed them out. I did not save the PDF. And there's other things like, there's the club. I did a video years ago on the club portal. There was another set of instructions you could download or print off like I did, or just go on the website, Lego Club website, and make the thing there. So that I don't know even if I saved those instructions. And these are, the printer was running out of yellow ink, and so there might not be the best, but I think you can build it. I mean, obviously you can build it. And there is no parts list, though. So to get the parts, I had to go through and count the different pieces in there and build it that way. So we'll show you that at the end of the video. Another question about a t-shirt from John Cornet, who said, cool shirt, where can I get that? And he is talking about the I Am Groot shirt. Now that is from a now defunct or closed or whatever website. It was Brick Builders Club, but Brick Builders Club was it was Chad's loot box that he did, and he's the one that runs Brickfest Live. I doubt they still make them. They did sell some when we went to Philly Brickfest, which is different than Brickfest Live. And I don't know if they just sold the remaining stock they have. I don't know if they still print them and take them to shows. Let me know if you go to one of those shows. Let me know if they sell them. I hope Chad's not listening. I don't recommend going to the show. It's for kids. It's not the same as Brick Fair. I'm not saying it's a bad show, but it's not an AFOL convention, basically. It's more of a take your kids out there for a couple hours and let them play with some bricks and do some activities and see some characters, things that kids would like. So I don't know if they sell those shirts there. But that's where I got it, Brick Builders Club, which was a loot box. All right, Jensky 101 says, why do you need storage? Just put the bricks in the tipper bodies. That's brilliant. I got so many tipper trips. Why can't they just store everything? It was in the video where I got all the extra storage containers. Those storage containers may come in handy because I got another giant package from one of my longtime viewers that I bought his vintage collection from him. So we're going to be unboxing that. And that's all the questions. I think my microphone, you know what? I have recorded using this Rode microphone. And every time I record, I have the voice meter thing turned around the other way. Just by coincidence, the thing fell over and I can see the voice meter. And it's like, why haven't I done that always? Because then I would have known when the battery died and not talk for 25 minutes while it's not recording. But welcome to another place in the basement. I'll be back tomorrow in a hopefully looser fitting shirt. See ya.
Joseph Olsen standing in a field, staring at the stars, talking but for real, holding an oversized light bulb in his arms. As we go marching 2x4 out of this dream and right through that open door. Joseph Olsen with that light bulb in his arms.